on out. Show them. Come on out. Right now. Emerge.
Hello there. So, you must be the...
Hey, don't forget about the...
Of course. Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel's Share, is hosting a Bartender's Academy Week. I'm hoping the event might interest you. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails, or as long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy
Unlimited reef!
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with your drinks.
What? There's even rewards? Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than... So, what do you think? Great. Then please, come on in. First, Charles will walk you through some basic techniques.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles! Actually, we came to be bartenders today.
Bartenders? Oh, so Luca roped you two in, did he? He's got quite a knack for that. You're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But mixing cocktails is a whole different game. It's delicate work and requires a certain amount of finesse. Everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques could affect the final product.
Don't worry, he's a fantastic cook. Cooking and cocktail making...
All right, I'll take your word for it. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just 1 glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. I hope you'll understand. Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn all the skill... You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty good.
Paimon agrees this...
Okay. That was just practice, though. On the job, customers often will have special... Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone extra sweet...
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skills, you'll also need to master conversing with your customers. All right. In that case, you two can take this counter.
Whew, class dismissed. Wait, where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
Well, well, this is a surprise. In that case, Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now, I just wanted to see how he'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria, with so many demanding customers that frequent—
There he goes.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Oh, and make—
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Please.
Huh. This doesn't look like the drink they... What is it, Rosaria?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always—
Ah, I presume you're referring to the—
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara, the dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like—
Boy, you're in rare...
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained—
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws— I'm just kidding. I'd never subject—
Gosh, Kaya sure is a...
I don't really care what's going through his mind. Besides, Kaya's only interested in people or things that intrigue him. Whether that's—
Hey, how could you divulge—
You think I'm saying too much? Get over yourself. It's no big— I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easy—
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves— Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in— As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that to their face.
Are there really rankings for people?
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst—
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too much...
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
Aw, but what about Paimon? Is there a category?
Why, of course. How—
Really? That's great! Our names will be...
Well, I must admit, the
You can say that again. Just good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know, like a mascot.
Huh?
Nothing. Thanks for your hospitality.
Yeah, I should be going too. By the way, that black tea tasted great.
Until next time.
Oh, it's Master Diluc. What brings you...
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it. I heard you two were working as bartenders.
Wow, you really do catch wind of...
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender? Just tell me your initial feel. Excited, confused, anything. I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon's initial feeling?
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the... Great. Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and juicy.
Sounds like I should thank the soil of... It just so happens that Gray Valley Sun... I was still quite young. My father laid out no requirements and no instruction. In hindsight, he probably just wanted to test my creativity. In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch.
Oh? But why fruit punch?
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. Looking back on it, I was so... Oh? I never thought about it, I suppose. My father didn't say a word at the time, but... By the way, there's some... But I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your...
And Paimon will,
Very well. Then...
come back soon when you have a minute. Zhongli?
Ah, traveler. Good to see you.
Wait! Zhongli, what are you doing here?
If I am to roam about the world, then I certainly mustn't limit my destinations. The free and prosperous land of Wind is as splendid a place to visit as any. And it's quite a pleasant surprise to run into you here. One misty garden, please. I take...
to keep you waiting.
The tea is
Wow. So Paimon usually just gulps down the tea and...
mindfully savoring the tea shows due respect. Tea of good quality is hard to come by, and those capable of brewing tea according to the occasion.
Oh, Paimon gets... So, could you teach Paimon how to savor tea like you do? It seems...
That's correct. Every type of tea is unique. The more you drink, the more lower grade teas emit a musty and seemingly scorched scent. Whereas, if you want to be more particular, according to Liyue ancient tradition, you could acquire a vintage goblet, which is used specifically for examining the aroma.
Oh no! All this time, Paimon's been missing...
Not to worry, knowledge is vast. As a beginner, you can try this method. First, observe the color. Remember, you can understand anything as long as you approach it in the proper. Chaoying village in northwest Liyue is famous for their tea industry. It would be well worthwhile the visit when what I shared with you today are mostly my own habits as an old-fashioned Liyue. Each region has its own tea traditions and culture. One should...
Paimon gets it! But whether Paimon...
Thank you for such excellent... If you ever come to manage a tea house...
Well, we're already pretty busy. I don't think we'll have to...
Regardless, you have my Let's call it a day. I won't take more of your time. Ah, yes. The bill. Just put it on Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's tab. As usual.
Of course. Take care. Give our regards to the director.
Hi there, cutie. It's good to see you.
It is certainly unusual for us to meet in a...
Hey, what do you mean by a place like this? The tavern is a wonderful... Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to drag the acting grandmaster away from her desk? We've only been here for a few minutes, and worry is already written all over her face.
Lisa...
Yeah, this is the acting grandmaster we're talking about. It's only natural that she has a lot on her plate. But you know what they say, now that we're already here. Why don't you let him mix a couple of drinks for you two? It'll make you feel a lot better.
Honestly, Jean is the only person I know who needs to be taught how to relax. Hey, cutie, whip me up a love poem. And how about you, Jean?
I'll just have coffee. Medium, please.
Master Jean, you drink
Thanks, but no. I want something to help keep... Thanks.
The sweetness is...
The coffee... Actually, I do understand. I've been reflecting on my weaknesses lately. There's still room for me to improve in many areas, such as... I'm concerned my stress may even be starting...
What? See? Cutie knows. You were working yourself way too hard, so I thought I'd take you out. But even in the tavern, you're still thinking about work. If you're constantly under stress like this...
Oh, you... So... Is learning to relax actually my biggest challenge?
Yep, work hard, play hard, and rest even harder. The two of you may need even more rest than you'd expect.
All right, I understand. Thank you. All of you. Now I know that this place serves refreshments for both the body and the mind.
Yes and no. It really depends on who's making the drink. Speaking of which, we couldn't have changed Jean's mind without you today. You sure have a way with words, cutie. Then we'll see you later.
I'll consider coming here to relax if I have another opportunity.
Sounds great! Take care, you two.
A small foamy reef, please. I'm fine.
Huh? There's something off about but Foamy Reef has coffee in it. Would it upset her stomach? For her tummy's sake, let's water it down before serving. This doesn't...
This tastes pretty.
Wow, she didn't even notice how much water we had.
One more, bartender. Oh, wait. It's... Sorry. I just came here from the cat's tail. Perhaps I had a little...
Yeah, it's pretty lonely to drink by yourself.
I suppose I always do. As long as I'm in Mondstadt, I'll never be welcome at taverns. I was actually feeling good today and wanted a drink, but they still wouldn't get off my... Tell me, how did you manage to make so many... People always sound... But as for me, just...
You didn't choose to be born into the Lawrence clan, but you don't like being straightforward. You always pretend to hold a
Hey, who said I was pretending? Do you think so? Even after being a Knight of Favonius.
Oh, right! Tanya Bart said something wise like that too. Just be yourself, Eula. Sooner or later you'll change what people think about the Lawrence clan.
Okay, thank you. No need. I want to remember what you said. And I won't be able to think about anything else until I write everything down.
Eula sure is a lot more open after, but it does feel like something's missing with... Uh-oh. When she wakes up in the morning, do you think she'll come through?
Ahoy, traveler! Great timing. Join us for a round?
Traveler, what a pleasant surprise.
Wait, did you two come together?
Well, this lady decided on a whim that she wanted a little vacation, so we ended up... But I guess we have different ideas of vacation. We hardly hiked the mountains before we came here to put our feet up. Talk about spoiled.
Come now. No need to hurt anyone's feelings. Besides, I specifically chose this place because I knew how much you like to drink. But our captain here has seen a lot more of the world, so she's not...
It'll do. Anyway, this one's on me, okay?
Beto's paying? Does that include us? Oh, right. Sorry. Guess that's just...
I'll have a small birch sap on the sour side.
I will have a large...
The bitters.
You mean the taste of going from rags to riches? Just what kind of taste is that?
It's mainly sour with just a tinge of sweetness and a lingering aftertaste.
Interesting. Does it taste like starting a little business, then discovering that selling fruit isn't very lucrative?
No need to get into the details. Let's leave the past in the past.
Who'd have thought that the dignified Tianjuan? On the other hand, I bet few can tell that I'm from an
Not necessarily. If I'd say that Captain Beidou has eyes that can pierce the sea. You're an adventure-seeking pioneer who tames the wind.
Hey, you're not mocking me, are you?
Come now. It wouldn't do any good to be sarcastic.
I know how fierce you can be with words. It's my treat today.
All right, then I'd like to have a few more.
Well, you heard the good.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Mondstadt's fresh fruit juice is hard to top. I wish I...
Are you serious? Don't tell me you're gonna open a Sunsetia trade route now.
Interesting proposition.
Wait,
I'm just joking, of course. There's already a whole industry established for that. They don't need me muscling my way into their business. Thanks for the drinks today. If you'd ever like a cushy job, I'd enjoy having you as...
You're also welcome aboard the Alcor.
My. Captain Beidou, are you competing with me for talent? That's hardly necessary. You may simply stop by the Jade Chamber whenever you want the Traveler to mix you a drink.
Is it Paimon? Or does it sound like they think you work for them?
Hello.
Hi there! Paimon would be more surprised to see you if we hadn't already seen a bunch of our friends. Huh? Wait!
This place isn't easy to find. Angel's Share. The name doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Mr. Zhongli was kind enough to help me with...
You needed help with directions?
That's right. Because... we're friends.
Here's the menu.
Boreal Watch. Boreal? As in a cold climate.
Well, Boreal Watch here probably is referring to the Wolf of the North. So, yeah, you could say it's cold.
Caramel pine cone. How could that be a drink?
Oh, Paimon's tried that one. It's actually caramel-flavored coffee. Pine cone just refers to the color.
Huh? These names are confusing. I can't make sense of it. I'll leave it up to you. As long as it's...
Those medicinal herbs don't grow around here. If you want something bitter, then it has to be coffee.
Fine.
That's a good idea. Let's make Shenhe snip.
It's sweet.
It's called a snow-covered kiss. Don't ask why it's called a kiss, though. Paimon doesn't get it either. It's probably just a gimmick to get it to sell better.
Gimmick.
Paimon's just guessing. Maybe it's...
Romantic.
It's hard to explain. Stop things. That's right.
Oh, I see. I seem to understand now.
Oh, really? But wait, why is Paimon?
Occasionally, I chew on divine herbs as I wander about in the mountains. The elation in my heart then. Thank you for helping me understand these obscure names. I might need your help again sometime in the future.